to eastern and southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News at 11.
Good evening, I'm Justin Case. It has been more than 2 weeks since a house fire in Harlan County killed 3 people. A pair of 3-year-old twins were killed in the fire. Their mother, Allison Howard, died days later from her burns, and their father, Chad Howard, is slowly healing in a burn unit. Those 2 weeks have been life-changing for the family, and today WYMT's Connor James sat down with their grandmother of the twins, Allison Howard's mother, in an exclusive interview.
Searching for answers to loss will often leave us with more questions, but finding peace in the moment.
She was a great mother. Those children were beautiful.
And recalling the memories of those who aren't with us.
We love her and we'll miss her, and it's going to be a hard Mother's Day.
Are how we learn to love the time we've had, not desire for the time we've lost.
We'll get through.
Vicki Blakely and her family are trying to find a new normal. A little more than 2 weeks ago, she lost a huge part of her family.
I think she's here saying, "I'm okay, Mom," and we'll never get over losing her. She was a beautiful, beautiful girl, inside and out.
Her daughter Allison and Allison's twins, Alex and Olivia, are no longer with us. But in that emptiness,
it's a huge family. It is a huge family.
A new family came to be.
It's the only thing that helps get us through, actually, is the love and support of all the people, here. It's from all over. It's everywhere.
Vicki says the signs of hope are everywhere.
Be honest, I was just trying to find anything of my daughters. And my husband spotted this little black cat in the middle of the black, burned out rubbish.
That's right. Allison's cat, Lucky, made it out.
She will be here forever, so, right, Lucky?
In a time when loss feels prominent, a little hope is sometimes all we need to define how we keep going.
You don't have to worry about Allison. She's happy. She's doing just fine. I said, now, if you want to miss her, that's okay, but don't you worry about her, because she's doing just fine.
Photos like these, taken just a few days before the fire, show true happiness and are how Vicki wants the 3 remembered, because she's sure.
I can see her and those children, they're happy. They're happy, and so with that, we have peace.
They're still together, just as happy. In Harlan County, Connor James, WYMT Mountain News.
Vicki says Chad is healing. She says when she originally visited him, he was responsive. She also can't thank the community of Tots enough for their quick thinking moments after the fire, giving Allison a chance. Officials with Hazard Police are searching for the driver of a truck that caused a 5-car crash and then took off. The crash happened just before 6 this afternoon on Johnny Cox All-American Drive near the Hazard bypass. Police say the driver of a pickup truck crashed into one car, which then pushed it into the back of another. In total, 4 cars besides the pickup truck were damaged. 2 of them had to be towed from the scene. Police say several people from the scene were transported to the hospital.
It'll be a white pickup truck with a black lift gate. Significant front end damage. Obviously, for someone to take off, there's something else involved with it, normally.
Call Hazard Police if you think you see the truck they are searching for. No word yet on what charges the driver might face. A reward is out for anyone who can locate a missing door stolen from Pikeville's US 23 Peddlers Exchange yesterday afternoon. Owners say the door, priced at $550, could have potentially been worth nearly $2,000. Surveillance video shows a man in what appears to be a blue F-150 hauling their vendor's pricey white door into his truck bed in broad daylight. Workers say he created a distraction by negotiating prices. Owners say the man allegedly stealing the door is stealing from the community.
That could have been a power bill. That could have been a car payment or anything like that. So it's just kind of pathetic.
The door is white with arched windows. Workers say the thief was last seen wearing a gray t-shirt and camouflage shorts heading southbound on US 23. If you have any information, you should call Kentucky State Police in Pikeville. Cumberland Gap National Historical Park crews are cutting hazardous trees. Park staff spent Monday and Tuesday evening looking at trees they hoped to cut because they were deemed hazardous throughout the park. They say they had to see if bats were coming out of the trees as part of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife rules to protect endangered species. Park crews say they left the trees after they cut them as many animals make them a part of their home.
They like these dead trees with the loose bark and the cracks and crevices, and so if we have those dead trees in places where they are not a hazard to people, we like to leave them as much as possible.
The road that was closed to Pinnacle Overlook reopened at noon after crews cleared the trees.
And it was another beautiful day here in the mountains, and we're looking at a quiet evening ahead. You'll notice as we take a look at that Moorhead camera where we were just seeing a few clouds throughout the day today. And as we head into those overnight hours, we might see those clouds start to increase just a little bit. Satellite and radar shows a few stray showers have been moving through the area over the past really couple hours or so. But as we take a look at those temperatures, you'll notice those lower 70s across the area, some spots already into those upper 60s, so pretty comfortable outside, and really we'll see those comfortable temperatures remain as we head into those overnight hours. Really going to be dropping into about those mid 60s to upper 60s with a few clouds. Those clouds really start to increase as we get into early Thursday morning and throughout the day on Thursday, and that's because showers and storms return back to the forecast as a cold front moves into the mountains tomorrow. It looks like those rain chances do continue into the weekend, and I promise sunshine will return once again. I'll have those details coming up in a little bit. Justin.
Paige, thank you. Governor Matt Bevin says he's waiting for more support for his pension bill before calling a special session. The governor's team has met with lawmakers on both sides. Today, Governor Bevin sent a letter to lawmakers hoping to build more support.
But if we don't start paying it now, we will not be able to afford it when it comes crashing down. And it will destroy our regional universities, and it will destroy our quasi-governmental organizations.
In a response to the governor's letter, the House Democrats say the bill is not the solution Kentucky was promised. It goes on to say, quote, "We continue to believe the pension problem is too large to be solved by the governor and a few people in closed-door meetings," end quote. With Memorial Day right around the corner, law enforcement and highway officials are gearing up. Today, they were briefed on their Click It or Ticket campaign. During the last several years, people in Kentucky have done a better job of wearing safety restraints at almost 90%, but they say that's still not enough, and troopers are working to get it to where it needs to be.
Your ability to survive a serious crash, either with injury or your life, greatly increases when you use your seatbelt. And no matter what people might think or how they justify it, they need to wear them. It's the law for one thing, but it does save your life, so wear it, use it.
The Click It or Ticket campaign starts May 20th and ends June 2nd. It's likely happened to you. You're searching online for a new restaurant or a new place to shop, and later on ads appear on Facebook specific to what you were just searching for. It may feel like Facebook was just spying on you, but online advertisers say it's big business for some of the top companies and online sites. Miranda Combs found out why every keystroke or click could be tracked.
If you are a business owner, it would be a pretty good day if you spent $350 on advertising and made $154,000 in revenue from those ads. Somerset resident Bobby Hicks got a plaque for doing just that for a client.
What we're doing now is completely different than what we were doing 5 years ago.
You've noticed it. You really can't miss it. All these ads along your Facebook page that are strangely exactly what you've been looking for.
You know, to a lot of people, it's creepy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it is. It's uncanny. It's uncanny how much data they collect on you.
Hicks says it's all about the Facebook pixel. Any page you go to with the Facebook icon on it tracks your every click. That way, advertisers are getting to the customers who have shown interest in their product.
Not only are they tracking what you're searching, they know what you're buying. Facebook knows what you're buying. They know what purchases you've made. They know what your interests are. They know all of your browsing history, all your browsing data, because anytime you leave another website and it's got a pixel on that, they're recording that information.
And if you think Facebook is bad, it isn't the only one tracking you. In fact, it's not nearly as intense as Google. Hicks says for every $1 spent in digital advertising, 50 cents goes to Google and 18 cents goes to Facebook.
Google's the big player. And Google knows a lot more about you than anyone else. I mean, they know your deepest, darkest secrets. I mean, think about the things that you search on Google that you wouldn't want anyone else to know. Google knows. They know.
Even if you hit delete, but history,
yeah,
delete.
I mean, that might protect your spouse from knowing what you're looking at, but Google's gonna know.
Europe has cracked down on online tracking. Advertisers can't track people without expressed consent, mainly because greed is getting in the way of the friendships.
They understand that people are getting annoyed and they're having, poor user experiences because it is just constant ads on Facebook.
In Somerset, Miranda Combs, WYMT Mountain News.
There are some things you can do to cut down on being followed. You can delete Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger, or download an ad tracking extension to disable tracking. However, Hicks says this still will not stop all tracking. Coming up at 11, with the weather as nice as it's been, a local group in Perry County is hoping to drum up interest in outdoor tourism. And severe weather rips through the south. We'll take a look at the destruction in Mississippi.
And showers and storms increase tomorrow as a cold front swings through the mountains. We'll break down that full forecast in just a few short minutes.